Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of our first look at Dorfromantik. And as you may recall from our last episode, we are in a bit of a pickle with our tile count, and we got to climb out of this hole or it's going to be game over. So I hope you are excited to dive right in and see what is up. Things are getting pretty good. We're pushing towards 15,000, and we just need to solve our problems. And I've looked around. It's been a couple days since I recorded the last one, so I needed to refresh my memory about where we can pick some tiles up here. And hopefully we can make this work, at least for a little while. As you can see, we do have the 5 tiles left. Our tile here right now is leaving me with a couple of options. But before we dive into those, I just wanted to take a quick look and remind you guys where we're at. As far as where we can pick tiles up. We have a 12 plus here left, so if we can get any more forest onto some of these, that shouldn't be too far off right there. We also have this farmland here is 5 tiles on this flag. All we need to do is close off this. So at any time, if it gets real desperate, we can put any tile right here and grab 5 tiles from this flag being completed. So that's a little bit of an emergency cord that we can pull if things are in really big trouble. We also have a flag here that I'm going to try and get closed off. And that means like 1, 2, 3 locations. So we can start to work towards that. Which would be good. And then as we move along, we have 7 fields over here and then 18. So we can kind of start to expand this farm a little bit and pick up those. We can connect this river here. We're getting a little bit closer on that one. We, of course, have this rail, which is a little bit of a ways off. Although, I think if I were able to put one here... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this 10 would become 4 if I could put an elbow track right here. And actually, no, it would count that one too. So it might actually become 3. So we could be in pretty good shape. If we just get some rails underway, we actually aren't too far off of finishing that one as well. So something to keep in mind. Now, let's take a look, as I said, about what our options are when it comes to this tile. I had been looking around and just trying to find something really juicy, and there's all kinds of spots. Oh, that closes that off. There's all kinds of spots where I could just plop this down, and you know, if I wasn't like, that's a good spot there, for instance, and trying to keep all the perfect tile action alive. But at this point, when we're this low on tiles, I don't think we could be too picky on making all perfect tiles. But if we can create... if we have to put a couple of incorrect edges in order to create good things, then I think we should do that. So there is an option here where I would be creating 4 perfect sides, and it would create, or finish, I should say, finish completely 2 perfect tiles. So in fact, we would actually have 6 if I placed it here. We would lose the 1 for placing it down, but of course get 2 back. The other option is to come over here. If I place it like this, this house isn't perfect on this edge, but this tile is already not going to be perfect. But it would create 3 perfect tiles, so we'd actually jump up to 7. And it would also have these 2 tiles here be 1 away from being perfect themselves. So if I had 20 or 30 tiles right now, I would definitely put it over here. But I feel like every tile counts right now, and I'm going to put it right here. And wait, whoa, no, I thought that was perfect. Oh no, because this is not. Oh, okay. So, all right, that's fine. Okay, whatever, it's fine. We still have these 2 that are close to perfect as well, so that's going to work out well for us, I think. We'll be able to get that done, hopefully before too long. Now, housing project-wise, I think we want to continue to work on these down here. We eventually want to have this connect up to this, but we need to make this 36 exactly before we do anything. This current one we have does not have any Is that a perfect tile? Yeah, that is a perfect tile. So that could still be a perfect tile. If we put this like this, like that, we can connect this up here, and this number is going to start to shrink down, and we can grow that. But we have a long ways to go on that one. We have a track here. It does not work here to add this in. So that doesn't help us there. We have two options. We can add it to our potential rivers out here. Something like that, perhaps. And then that's adding more potential additions. Because really, this one here, all we have to do is find a tile to go here. And... oh, wait, no. This is already connected. Okay, no, sorry. I was thinking that was disconnected. Okay. We have to find one here to add these two into that mix. I could go like this. And that'd be fine. And it would start to add up to this number being finished. But ultimately, I think it's better to work on this one. Because this one here is really close to being done as long as we find a tile there, which we actually have coming up very soon. Right here. We can see it. Which will actually do this and connect all this. So we're actually getting really close on finishing finishing this one off here. We have two options. We can have it this way, and the river would go that, and the river would be created over here somewhere, which would be a little bit of a bottleneck problem. But the track would head out into free land, which would be good. We also have open free area here we could do. I don't mind this here. Because this could potentially eventually connect up there. And it creates a river on the outside, which is better. I don't like it pointing back this way here, so I'm not a big fan of that. Maybe we go here. Yeah, let's go there. That lives there now. So, what else do we have? Trees, I would say, is the most important aspect of this particular one. I do believe it'll complete this. That'll give us some tiles. So what's the best way to add this in, would you say? Here would give us two perfect sides. And I think that's pretty good. We could also go here, but that's not perfect. That's not adding it in. Could go there. Let's go here, I think. Like that. Completes that task. Completes that task for us, just like so. Which is good. Now, this is interesting. We actually have two options on this one, which are pretty good. Here, we'll create two perfect tiles. It'll be a perfect tile itself if we add a train there eventually. So it's all sides so far perfect, and it creates two perfect tiles, and we'll send this out. The only reason why I don't want to put it there is because we do have the option with the elbow of putting it here. And this would be oh so sweet, and it's actually going to create, I think, a perfect tile here. No, this is not perfect there. But this is a really good spot. It keeps this alive as a perfect tile as well. Yeah. I'm gonna do it because it makes this number here go down to 2, which we really do need to open up options like that. There we go. There we go. Now, on this, we want to go in here and add this somewhere in here. Probably there, I would say, for sure. Let's go like that. Get this down to 5. More trees. Here we go. More trees is good. We've got this down to 59, so we're moving along there. What do we got? What do we got? What's interesting is that I don't really want to close this forest off when we've got active missions, but if we were desperate, this forest is actually really close to being closed off. Here would close off. And then really just on these 2 tiles and this. So we're actually not that far from closing this forest off if we were desperate as things moved along. We're not desperate. Well, we're kind of desperate. But not that desperate just yet. Keeping the perfect things alive. I feel like this is the call. Just to put it here. So I'm going to put that in there and be happy about it. Next, I like this. 4 perfect sides. And again, we're making this number drop. Let's do that. And, oh, we have another one of those elbows coming up, which isn't going to be as good as the one we had there, unfortunately. So... But we do have the rail. We can actually finish the rail off now. So this is good. This is going to be another 5 for us. Interestingly enough. Then let's see. So this is all connected here. If I put this here, it's starting to move towards that, which is kind of cool. We can kind of connect that up. I don't really feel a need to use this one. I could actually use this sharp one there. Let's see. I want to put this one... It's not very good, though. It's got... I mean, we're probably not going to be able to be too picky about it, but... I would like this to be a little bit more accurate. I could just put this there. I could put it here. You know what? I'll put it there. I'm going to put it there. And then... And then, maybe put this here, like that. It'll finish this train off. Creates the river out this way, and then, you know, we've got a lot of these little pieces of river all along this edge that eventually could be added together, I suppose, if we're dreaming big. Let's go ahead and put that there. Finish that train off. Back up to 8 tiles. Look at us roll. Anytime we get... farms, we're really only have one option, is to make sure we get them thrown on here, and continue to work on this, which is getting close. 8 tiles, 5 away there. At any time we can get 5 tiles by closing this off, so let's not forget that. We want to continue to work on closing this off, but this tile's not going to help us there. This is definitely the spot on this one. Put the river on the outside. Oh, no, sorry, here. This is what we want. This is what we want here. We have two good sides there. So it puts this one 3 away from perfect there. Gets that down to 3. Here's a lot of blank sides on this one. How many good things can we create here? Some potential perfect tiles for us. I don't know. You know what's interesting? Blank? Oh no, this is trees here. I'm trying to see how many, if I can create a number of perfect tiles in here. Hard to tell, but I think that there's 1, 2. I think if I could put a good tile in here, it's going to create a lot of perfects. But I don't want to necessarily wreck it right now. This would be a good spot here. Adds to this tree. Blocks a little bit off. It finishes this good. This tile here will be one away from perfect. This tile will be one away from perfect. Let's put that there. Now let's come over here and do this. Work on our village. Slowly but surely. A bunch more forests. 2, 5, 10, 15. This is going to be 3 away. Yeah, this is 3 away, so that's another 5 tiles we'll be able to put together at some point here soon. We're right up against it. We're right up against it right now. we're gonna get this done. We're gonna stay alive, folks. We're staying alive. What else do we have here? We definitely want to add this in here. I just got to figure out where exactly, right? So there's a house. We could put it there, and then there's like a double house option there for a tile. We could put it here. Does the same kind of thing. Kind of bends the forest back this way to a place where maybe we finish the forest at in this direction. I mean, yeah, doesn't really matter. Let's go ahead and put it there. Let's put it there. Let's come over here. We have a tile down below that's going to allow us to finish this one. As you can see, it's because it's going to have like 2 separate sections. It's not connected, so it's going to actually finish this one and allow this one to continue. The big key here, though, is that it's also gonna cap one of these off. I think I'm gonna put this one like this, so that it continues to open up here, and then this one down here, I can just cap it in there. And it'll complete this one because it's got to be exact, right? That's what this has to be exact, and it allows us to finish this off, and then we'll finish the 12 later as we move along. There, down to 3 tiles. That is scary. However, we're going to be back up here very shortly to more than that as we finish off this task. It's nerve-wracking. It's nerve-wracking, but we're getting there, folks. This way would open the forest to continue out this way more, which is good. I mean, we could always just keep it going in that direction. I think I like this, though. It lines up a couple perfect sides. Let's do that. Get our tiles back. More farms coming up, more trees coming up. This is good news. This is down to 92, which isn't too bad. It's funny, I want to finish this off and cap this section off because it's going to be potentially some tiles as well, but we have to do this one. This is our new project here. So if I go like this, then immediately, shablamo, this one's done. And then we'll continue to work on that. So I have some options. I could put it like this, and then the farm doesn't kind of get blocked off, right? It opens this way. And then these tiles are just kind of random on this side. Otherwise, I could go like this and actually cap it here and then create more farm potential there. That could eventually wrap around, I guess. But I think I like it like this. So I'm going to put down like that. Get our tiles back. We're up to 11 tiles. Look at us go. Double digits. We are killing it, ladies and gentlemen. In here, what does this need to be? It needs to be tree blank, blank, blank. So it needs to have 2 sides. If I put it like this, I think it's going to create a lot of perfect tiles, and there's only one imperfect. It's not going to be perfect itself because of this. At 11 tiles, I think I wait for the perfect. I think I wait for the perfect potential because there's a lot of good tiles sitting in there. So that's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to go like this. And closed off there. I'm gonna put this like this right here. Like that. Over here, we're still moving and grooving. I could put this in here. Gets us down to 8 in there. This is kind of a tough little spot to get. I'm gonna create a lot of imperfections. Yeah, I think this is the spot right here. And either way, it doesn't really matter. Something like that. That's down to 8. Not a lot of farms coming. We finished off the rail task that we have. We are so low on tasks. We have 1 river task, one farm task, a couple of housing tasks, which we're going to try and work on right now, and this. We're really quite low on tasks. We're not getting a lot of luck there, unfortunately. Now, here is an option. So, I want to finish this one off. I don't want to add to this, right? Wait, that's not even connected to this yet. That would be, but it just creates a track on the inside. So actually this, okay, so this is actually interesting. I was thinking that this part was actually connected to all this, but it's actually not. So this actually gives us some potential to get this done decently quick. The problem is I think we might, by the time we add this and this, we might be over 25. We have, what? We need 20, we can have 25 exactly. If we add this, it's 20, and then there's 8 more there. No, this actually isn't bad. This actually isn't bad. Now, the options are plentiful, of course. We could put this here and get the track kind of moving that way. And then we just need a couple more tiles to add in. I think I like this. I think I like this. I'm going to go ahead and put that down like this. Okay, here's another task. 25 exactly, though. Ew. That is not good, because we don't have a short rail. So immediately if we put it on the existing rail, we're snookered, as they say. So then we would have to add it to something, I guess, potentially over here. Ugh, nothing wants to work over here either. Yeah. I was thinking if we could ever string some of these together, but even that's not working for us. I could put it here. That would be an extremely difficult tile to find. They do exist, but it would be hard to find. 25 exactly is our problem. I think we're desperate for tasks, so we need to put it somewhere where we do have the chance to create some things. We do have 2 elbows coming up, which is very, very key information right there. So we can potentially put some pieces together. Like 1 elbow here and 1 elbow... No, that wouldn't work. No. If we go here, then it'd have to be like an elbow. But an elbow here and an elbow here, put some pieces together. So I think if I put this something like... I guess maybe like this. I mean, the odds of us getting rail across these farms and not having it screw up are pretty slim. This is too tight of a squeeze to put it here. I put it here, I suppose, and we start to add it in. I'm going to go there. And then... I have options. There's probably pretty good. Or there's alright too, but I think this is probably pretty good here. Now the key is we can't connect this. Oh, the only way that this has now been made so that it has to be one of these, I think. And this one's the same way, actually. So we have another elbow. Ugh, God, our tiles are coming down here. I could use this here. The problem is I need forests. 75 of them. Which is not that many when you consider how many you can get on one thing. I think that this is a long-term project, trying to get this to 25. I think that the forests are much more valuable over here, so we're just going to put a random rail in, as it turns out. If we could block that off, that actually would make this a perfect tile, but... It's amazing when you're this low, like, you're like, ooh, double-digit tiles. Oh, back down to 6. Uh-oh. What are our options? I could put this like this. Kind of puts the rail in a funny spot. Or I just put it out here and the rail is just kind of sticking out in nowhere. I think that's probably better. Let's go like that. Got that down to 58. Okay, 5 tiles left. 5 tiles left. I could close a spot off here and add one more to this. Or I could start to put together... Actually, I need to put a tile here, right? To wrap this up. This is 5 tiles sitting in here. I keep forgetting about this. If I put it like this, it actually lines up 3 sides. I think... Oh no, this won't be perfect. But it lines up this one and keeps this tile perfect. I'm going to do that and create the 5 tiles off of this. Get rid of that flag. We need the tiles. We got to do it. Over here... we got to start making this work towards the end, but we do also need to find a chance to lock off the 5 tiles we have with that flag. Couple of things there. This is an interesting one because it's got this river on one side, rail on the other going, which is not ideal. This would actually be a good spot for it. Overall, if I was just choosing. But putting a couple of tracks, or sorry, a couple of farms on this to get this number down feels a lot better, even though it creates a situation where we're adding some weird tiles into an area that is actually going to be kind of detrimental to the future. Like, really closes things off. That's the problem. It's hard to extend this farm because this is going to restrict the track, and it's going to restrict so much by adding it in here. I think it actually could hurt us in the long run. The train and the river are going to restrict so much. I think we just have to take this on the chin here, folks, and put it where we think it's the best, which I believe is right there. And oh, wait a minute. Isn't there a spot where we need... There is. This is the spot where we need... Oh, baby. A 5-sided, or like a 4-sided blank. So we're going to create some perfect tiles here. I think 1, 2 perfect tiles. That's not as nice as I thought it was. I thought it was going to create potentially more than that. That's not even a perfect tile, so this isn't going to really help us much there. Yeah. I was getting excited there, but I don't think there's anything to actually get excited about. Not an option. This here would continue that, and then it'd have to come up through here, which is fine, but doesn't really get my motor running, if you will. The truth is any tile, it doesn't have to be a track, because any tile, like, it's just going to make this tile almost impossible. I guess it would have to be another elbow. The fact that it creates 2 perfect tiles is very good for us, so let's do that. And, oh, we got what we needed. I think we use it... We're trying to get this going, right? So, if we put it here... if we put it there, it connects this part to here, and we don't want that. Because we need this stuff here to help us out in here. So that's not a good thing. We also have this river. So if we were to put this here, we would add 1, 2, 3 pieces. Maybe getting this river moving would be a good idea. We haven't been getting many river tiles. But if I put this here, it gives us a lot of options for getting this river project done. Because it connects this in and gives us a lot of things. I'm going to put it there. We need to work on that. We need to work on that. And that's how we're going to do it. It has been decided. Okay, this is actually pretty awesome as well. So this track would end here. And it would cap that. Would that be a perfect tile? No, it wouldn't be. This wouldn't create a perfect tile there either, though. Over here... this here would make this into a perfect tile. It would create a lot of mess, but this isn't a perfect tile. This isn't a perfect tile. It would take away the... No, this isn't even a perfect tile here. Now, this is fine. Let's put that there. It creates one perfect tile. Gives us some points. We're up over 15,000, ladies and gentlemen. And we are at 8 tiles still, which is not too bad. Not too shabby at all. 65 plus becomes 42 plus. So that's not bad. Creates a nice little project for us. Where can we put this? Ooh, wait, 1 trees. Wouldn't be perfect here, but opens up some options for perfection anyway. There is not great. There is not great either. Let's go here. I like the way that looks. 5 more to go on that. 6 to go on the river. Interesting. Interesting. We have... Where's our forest? This map's getting so big. We have this. Ooh, this is actually very interesting. The problem becomes... If I put it like this, then this forest isn't connected. Or if I put it like this, it is. I like the idea of connecting this track. I think like this is good. Gets the track moving away from the forest. Adds the optimal amount of forest to the thing. Oh, this comes with... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, it has to be 15 exactly, though. 15 exactly. Could add it here. Get the challenge open. Obviously can't put it there. No, I think we want the forests. And then it just opens up another location for a challenge. But that's a long-term thing, I guess. Let's go here. And it puts us 39 away on the trees. That's going to be close. 21 exactly on a river. Gets us down to 11 if we put it over here. Not too shabby. Putting it here would get us closer to a perfect tile on that, which I like. Out here, the problem is that if we add it to anything, we're basically completely hosed. Like anything that adds to this is just too long. So I think this is actually the best place for it anyway. And I think we put it right here. And this tile's one away from perfect. Getting down to 5. Just when you think you're getting out, they pull you back in. Some interesting tiles coming up here. A lot of blanks. We could put the blank here with the tree. That's going to create some perfect tiles for us. We could cut this off as well with the one below that. So we're a couple of interesting tiles, but the problem is we're going to be down. Okay, let's take a look here. That's a good spot there. If we put this like this, then these aren't even connected, and that cuts us off. So we don't actually want to do that at all. That's a blank in a house and a house. So this is perfect all around. And starts to get this pretty big. We can connect these up. It's going to be really close. I really like this as a spot for this one. It's not perfect on this side, which would break up the possibility of this being perfect. But it makes this a perfect tile. It keeps this obviously alive as being a perfect tile. It closes this section off. So once this is closed off, we just need to close off here. And we would need to close off here. Actually, this is even... That would actually be potentially perfect as well, and that actually closes that off without. No, I'm gonna put it here. I'm gonna put it here, I think. Yeah, because it does create a perfect, and we need tiles too badly. Over here, this spot here is gonna create, I believe, 2 perfect tiles. Indeed, keeping us moving. Whew. All right, more forest for us is good. If I put this like this, it's moving towards perfect tiles on the inside. Let's go like that. We are getting really close over here on the farming project. Can we... What do we got here? No, it's not going to work. This isn't going to work either. That's not too shabby. Could just do it like this. Give us some more options. Or like that. Opens it up more. Let's put there and opens up more options there. We don't have any track that's super close for challenges, right? We have this one over here. Oh, actually, there's lots of trees on this one. Let's see what we can do here. Let's add the trees in. Puts the track in a bit of an awkward spot, but I don't mind. It's all about the trees at this point. We have more trees coming up. We're gonna get tiles very soon. Oh my god, we're down to 3. This is actually intense, ladies and gentlemen. Let's put that there. And we can get tiles with this here. How are we going to do it, though? How are we going to do it? Oh, that's not going to work there. There's not a lot lining up there at all. It's only one blank side on this thing, so it's pretty tough. I'm going to stick it out here on the end. It gets the job done, and then we can continue to work towards perfection if we need. Let's go there. Back up to 6 tiles. Not really many blanks. So on these ones, it's always tricky because... Do we have any more challenges in this forest? We don't have any more challenges in this forest at the moment. Do we push towards closing this off? The problem is we've opened up a lot of things. Like, now it needs to be closed off here. That's actually interesting. This tile would not close off any forest because it obviously goes straight through it. So we're not closing off the forest anytime soon. But there's 2 flags, right? So there's 10 total tiles potentially. Or is it just the one? No, yeah, it's 2 flags. If we can ever close this thing off. This tile, the problem with this tile is it's actually making it more difficult to get it closed off. I could close this section off right here and make an ugly tile. But this is kind of closed off anyway. Any tile will close that off. I don't know, guys. Decisions are hard. What do I do? What do I do, folks? Ah, there's nothing good. There's no good decisions with this tile. This tile is actually not good for this forest if I'm trying to close it off, to be honest with you. It's actually not good. Maybe we put it somewhere where a potentially new forest would actually be able to work. Maybe I just stick it over here. That river is... The problem is I need that river to try and get turned around. Maybe I put it here. Maybe I clap... Maybe just do that. To heck with it. I'm just putting it there. I'm tired of looking at it. Stupid tile. Now, this is very interesting. I want to connect these right here, but unfortunately, I can't get it connected. And, oh no, I can't, right there. Now it's connected and perfect. Okay, good. Like that. And now it needs 4 exactly. Oh, baby, tiles. The tiles are ours, folks. And then if I put this here, it's not perfect on a couple sides, but it completes this perfectly, and then it opens up a gap to make this connect here. But we can make that connect in a few different ways, so it's not that big a deal. The biggest thing is getting this connected here. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. And then we need this to connect over here, and that's another one done. Okay, here we go. This forest. Is there a place I can use a 2-sided to cap this forest? There's a river on this. Actually, where's our river challenges? 6+. Ooh. Not good to make that like that. Let's go there. Let's go there. Train tracks, I guess. Oh, this is a weird train track, isn't it? Okay. Well, I guess if I put it there, it's kind of creating some weird angles. I'm gonna put it here, I think. Housing, the goal is to connect here, and I think I can do it right here. It doesn't really do it well though. It kind of omits this one. I don't think it's worth it. 6 tiles. We have a really good one coming up. Oh, we have 2. Oh, right here. It's huge. It's huge. And we have a we have a 6-sided blank. Okay. We're going to be able to do some good things here. Where's the 6-sided blank go? Do we have one of those? I thought we did. I thought wrong. We have ones where it's going to go decently, but okay. So I have this. I have the perfect tile to go in here. I have that perfect tile. So this one, oh no, actually it could go. Yeah, I want it to go here. Now this spot, or yeah, it can go either spot, I guess, there or there. So this tile, then we can kind of just do however we want. We can put that here. I don't mind that. Let's go there. The 6-sided blank. We need 4 blanks and 2 trees on that one. Some blanks here would be useful. That's 4 blanks and 2 houses. Here would be 4-sided blank. That doesn't work there so well. Man, this map's getting so big. These like takes forever to decide on the options. We could put it in some spots where it's not perfect, but it would create some other perfects. You know, like this, for instance, would create potentially 3 perfects. 1, 2, 3. I think that would create 3 perfects there. Yeah, I think it would create 3 perfects there. Which, you know, when you've got 5 tiles, sounds pretty good. Now here, 1, 2, 3, that's perfect. So this would create a perfect here, and get this one closer to being perfect, and get this one closer to being perfect. Let's put it there, and be happy about that. Points. This is going to get this to 6+ by putting it here. Getting us very close. Like that. Trees. We're trying to create another forest because we want to close this one off, right? 4 tiles. Oh, this is intense. This is intense, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see. Where are we going to make that other forest then? I mean, there's potential we could just have it spring off of there. We could have it just spring off of here, I suppose. A lot of things going on over here, though. Double blank. Let's go like this. Over here, blank. No, that's not right. Let's go here, maybe. Turn this that way. Like that. Oh, another project, and it's a good one. We can put this right here. It's perfect on 4 sides. And it completes the project. Boy, did we need it. Back up to 6 tiles. Ooh, look at this forest project. Oh, wow. How close are we when we put it in? Down to 200. Oh man, just when we were gonna wrap it up. Oh, we needed to wrap this thing up before it gave us another forest project, and now we're sucked back in. Ah, alright, well, whatever. I don't know. We could create some perfect tiles here, though. We could put it like this. We could put it like this. Here we would have to wait, but this would create potentially... Well, it'd create 1 perfect tile, but get us close on a bunch as well. 4-sided blank versus here, which would create... Yeah, let's go here. Creates the 1 perfect, and then creates an easier one to get here. Okay. Tracks. We don't have an easy track one going. Oh, this is interesting. We could put this here, but the problem is we don't want to connect this. That's right, yeah. Put that there. Keeps the river on the side there. That creates a major problem there. Let's put it there. Let's put it there. The forest that we were beginning over here needs to take a back seat once again to Mega Forest. This only has one blank side, so it's not going to be as easy to get going there. Farm. Get that stringing along. This is down to 3 left. We have 4 tiles. Ha ha ha. Oh boy. We need to get this closed off in here. Oh man. 4 tiles. Where am I gonna get tiles from, you guys? 5 on the river. We're 1 field away from getting a tile here. If I just put this down somewhere, I'm 1 field away. But there's 3 tiles left after that, and we know 2 of them isn't a field. So, creating dilemmas. How many more close-offs does this 5 need? That needs to be closed off here, which would be like this. And then it needs to get closed off here, which this tile can't do. But if I put it here, just like that, this I get 5 tiles as soon as I put any tile here. So I think this is worth. Right, because this is considered closed off. Even though it's open, it's not... I think it's still considered closed off. Because it can't expand. Worst case, I'd have to put one there as well. We'll find out. The problem now... The problem now is that this next tile here, not the one I'm on, but the next one is the one I'm going to have to stick in there and then pray. Actually pray. This is 5 plus. I need to... I need to connect this. If I go like this, then connect this... It's gonna get this one really close. I could be in trouble here, guys. This could be the end. The question is, whether or not this is the end is going to be determined by whether or not... Oh my god. Whether or not this is considered closed off. Because I believe it's closed off everywhere else except for this spot and then whatever this means. So when I stick this in here, like this... Wait a minute. Is there a chance that I can make a perfect tile with this? No, because I can't get the blank on the right side there. Guys, we're going to go for it. We're just going to see what happens. Will we or will we not complete it and keep this alive? We will not. It's not considered closed off yet until this is done. That's the ball game. That is going to be the ball game. Rip Alicious. We're 2 away from this river. 2 away from completing this river challenge. There's simply nothing I can do now, guys. I don't think I can keep this alive. Oh my god. There's simply nothing I can do. Unless there was a spot. The problem is the rivers on this tile makes it extremely difficult. There's no way I can find a spot where I could cap and make a perfect tile. It's literally the end, guys. Literally the end. The dream run. The inaugural run of Dorfromantik is coming to a conclusion here. It's a little sad. I'm not going to lie. It's a little sad. But this is where we're at. 16,540, I think, will be our final score. Any like if we'd have gotten a triple field, any triple field would have gotten us points. Any triple field would have gotten us points. If I had just put one more tile in here to close this off, would have gotten us, or not points, but tiles. That's it. That's it. That's all. Game over. 16,540, our new high score. It's been fun. Guys, this game is actually wonderful. It is fantastic. So many people in my community and people we found out there on YouTube have seen this video, or this series, I should say, and gone out and bought the game and are loving it. And that's what an influencer's dream is all about, is knowing that they're bringing good, fun content to the viewers. So I really hope you guys are enjoying this series. We are going to do lots more Dorfromantik here on the channel. Stay tuned. I'm not exactly sure of the format. I'm not exactly sure how we're going to get it done. But soon, very soon, you're going to see more Dorfromantik content. So stay tuned. If you haven't done so already, be sure to hit the subscribe button so you can tune in and do all that future content. And like the videos, comment. Let me know what you want to see in the future. I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.